Hey Bayek, it's me Ian. And in today's video, well, I'm looking at this. This is The Nun from 2018. And before I go on, I'd just like to thank Sean. Thank you so much. He's sent me some great films and I'm really grateful. I'm loving them. Your choices have been fantastic. And this, I love it. Well, it's just great. And in the description, I will put another link to his channel. Thank you so much, Sean. Anyhow, let's get on. This is 96 minutes long. It's, I suppose you could say, a Gothic horror film. Yes. I mean, horror is such a great genre. You've got such a wide range of parts in horror. It's great. And Gothic horror, of course, I love Gothic horror because I love horror, all of it. Anyhow, this is 96 minutes long. It's on Rotten Tomatoes 24%, pretty low. Not really surprising. I don't think they really understood this film enough. Some of the critics, they just dismiss it as usual, but then there were people who did actually see it. And I always just used critics just measuring how it's perceived, even though you shouldn't really take any notice. Just make your own mind up on these things. But it's always interesting to see. Now it is actually a sequel and a continuation in the Conjuring universe to Conjuring 2 from 2016. That's what I like about this. We're starting to expand, and this is more aspects of these tales, these stories, part of the Conjuring universe, you could say. Now, this was made for $22 million. And you know what? It was a massive box office success. It made, yes, $366 million. Wow, what a success. Just shows you that the public really love this kind of film. Why not, indeed? Because it is so good. Brilliantly done. Now, the screenplay is by Gary Doberman, who we've come across before. He wrote the screenplays to Annabelle 2014, Annabelle Creation 2017, Annabelle Comes Home 2019. He also directed, yes, wow, and It 2017, It Chapter 2 2019. He also wrote the screenplays for. Fantastic. And of course he got the story idea in his partnership with James Wan. Wow, who also now is a co-producer. Great. Absolutely. James Wan, what a wonderful guy he is. Really, what he does is so creative, and here he is again involved in this film. Now, it's directed by Corin Hardy, and this is only his second directorial film. He wrote and directed The Hollow in 2015, which is that's an Irish folk horror kind of film. Brilliant film. So great, absolutely love that. Now, the film was done in 38 days, and it was filmed in Romania. Castle Film Studios, Bucharest. We've got other locations like Palace of the Parliament, Corvin Castle, Transylvania. We've even got location work there, all over Romania. Absolutely fantastic. And what great, wonderful locations for filming horror films. You can't really just absolutely fantastic. Yes, they do such a great job as well. Anyhow, I'll go into that a bit more a bit later. Let's go through the cast. Yeah, now, please forgive all my translations. You know what I'm like, but anyhow, we'll get into it. The cast is headed by Demian Bakir, I think. Bakir, that's how you probably. He plays Father Burke, very crucial role in this film. He's got interesting filmography. Solo, the Han Solo film of Star Wars, 1996. He's in Shay, 2008, a biography of Che Guevara. I think he plays Fidel Castro. Then he's in a Tarantino film. Well, yeah, everybody's excited. Tarantino film, The Hateful Eight from 2015. He was also in Alien Covenant 2017, which a lot of people really dislike, but I loved it. Yes, I do love all these films. I loved all those films. And he was in Chaos Walking as well, a film I've not seen, which is quite an interesting film, apparently. That's from 2021. Then we've got Taser Farmiga playing Sister Irene. She's in a couple of interesting films that just stood out for me, of course. The main one being in A Valley of Violence from 2016, which is a Ty West film. Yes, Ty West, Expel, all that. Vaccine is going to be, yes. It's a Western he directed, and he's got John Travolta in it. And John Travolta as an actor is fantastic. That looks really interesting. I'd love to check that one out, maybe. Then, of course, the important film is The Nun 2 from this year, 2023. That might keep popping up. And, of course, keep your eyes on this channel. Yeah, yes. So, The Nun 2, 2023. Yes. In that one, inevitably, I think. And then we've got Jonas Bloquet playing Frenchie, important part as well in this film, who, guess what, he's going to appear in The Nun 2 from this year. Yes. You might keep getting it. And then we've got, Bonnie Arons playing the nun, and also you could say the demon as well. I just has that face that they brilliantly transform, and it's great, amazing what you do with makeup, and wow, she's that. Now, interestingly, she, of course, is going to appear in yes, the next Nun film. Yes. Now, she was in Drag Me to Hell, 2009, which is a great film. Silver Linings Playbook, which is a very successful film from 2012. She was in, of course, Conjuring 2, 2016. Annabelle Creation, 2017. She pops up there. And I say, yes, she's going to be there. Can't wait. Yes. And then we've got Ingrid Bish playing Sister Dana. She was in The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It from 2021. And a film that I really enjoyed and I've got in my collection, which is Malignant, 2021. And then we've got Charlotte Hope playing Sister Victoria. She was in a film quite successful. Three Christs from 2017. And she was in the Chelsea Cowboy, which is a film released this year. So music, I forgot, must mention this, is by Abel Karanskowski. I probably pronounced that wrong. Very important. Works perfectly well in this film. Great, absolutely wonderful. It's interesting that when they started filming, there were some incidents on the set as well. As we know, reported in so many of these cases, when you're dealing with this kind of thing, they got a priest, and a Catholic priest came to bless the filming before they started. And that's interesting, but still things did happen on the set, and we hear so many tales, and I think that says it all in many ways. So, what is this film about? It takes place 1952 in Romania. A young nun is discovered by Frenchie, and she has hung herself. She's there, and she's holding this key, and we've seen what happens, the effects of why this happened with the demonic forces inside, which have been reawakened because of what happened in the wartime. And then we get the scenes of the Vatican are concerned. Hanging is a mortal sin. And they send a priest, Father Burke, who's got issues from the past, which haunt him, as they do in these films, and is with a novice nun who is there helping him in his investigations. That's Sister Irene. And then, of course, they go in, they meet Frenchie, and the investigations follow, and we discover all the shenanigans that have gone on, and how the mythology as well, to some extent, is now being lived, because the evil of the demon has been unleashed, and it soon becomes very evident in their investigations and confronting it themselves and seeing it. And we get all sorts of dramatic things, like even Father Burke ending up being buried alive. It really gets tense, and as ever, these wonderful atmosphere has been created, and I absolutely love it. So everything's enhanced by the locations and the way we get into the fear. And I love all this sort of religious good against evil, priests, and all the supernatural things. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Really enjoyed this film. And I think a lot of people obviously did as well. It is great. And you knew there was going to be a sequel. They had to be. And yes, I can't wait to go into that, which I will do in another video. Yes, I've given a big clue away there, haven't I? Yeah, anyhow, I absolutely love this film. And it's highly recommended. It really is. If you love your Gothic horror, you're going to love this. And it's another, I love the way we're doing this into these sort of from The Conjuring, how it's all developed. And you can't argue with it, can you? I love it. I know some people probably won't, but absolutely love these films. And yeah, great. I could go on a bit more, but I won't. I'll just show you this. There it is. Yeah, look at that cover. And it's in a slipcover as well, because now we've got that, which you may have seen. Yes, at the back. Yeah, I did show you it all. But yeah, highly recommend. Great extras as well on here. Love the extras. Thank you so much, Sean. Really enjoyed this. So, there it is. And if you've enjoyed it and new to the channel, please subscribe. Then we'll let you know when I produce more of these videos. Have a look at playlists. You might find something you like. I promise you won't. And if you do like this video, please give it a like. It puts it out onto YouTube and gets in algorithms. Hopefully other people might enjoy my videos. I promise they won't. I don't know. But yes, so if you've got any comments as well, please put your comments down. I love to read what you actually think about these films that I'm reviewing. Yes. Anyhow, it all costs notes, so you can't say fairer than that, can you, nowadays? Hey, buy it, you can't. And that's it. I think you've had enough of me now. So all I gotta say is, I'll see thee again.